What is up? What is up? And welcome to Buy Rent Bitcoin. If you haven't been there already, please go to buyrentbitcoin.com. But let's jump into it and talk about the looming government shutdown and what we think will happen to the price of Bitcoin because of it. So, do we think it'll be positive for Bitcoin? Do we think if the government shuts down, Bitcoin will skyrocket back to 120K? Or do we think it'll be negative and Bitcoin will crawl all the way back to 100K? Let me know what you all think in the comments. But before we talk more Bitcoin, let's get into what is a government shutdown. So unfortunately, every year Congress has to approve funding by September 30th. This time, unfortunately, is a total deadlock. The Republicans want deep cuts, so think layoffs in the federal government. And the Democrats, they want more for healthcare. And Trump, well, you just call the Democrats crazy, so that doesn't help negotiations. So if I was a betting man, I think it's lights out, and Polymarket agrees with me. So Polymarket says there's almost an 80% chance of a government shutdown. So what does a shutdown mean? Well, national parks close. Those refunds, if you filed your tax returns late, well, they're going to be delayed. And about 800,000 federal employees, well, their paychecks will unfortunately be paused. The military will keep fighting. Social Security, good news, those checks will keep flowing. But the job report that is supposed to come out on Friday, well, that will be delayed. Some people think maybe somebody in charge doesn't want anybody to see that data. So it might be a little bit strategic. I don't know. I'll leave that up to you. Let me know what you actually think in the comments. And Goldman Sachs is warning of a graver risk to an already shaky economy. Uh-oh. Now the million-dollar question and why you all are here. What does this mean for Bitcoin? Well, if history is our guide, it could be a roller coaster ride. So strap in, Buttercup. Flashback to 2013 when good old Obama was in office. Bitcoin exploded from $132 all the way up to $151. Please, I wish I had a time machine so I could go back and buy Bitcoin at those prices. Fast forward to 2018 and 2019. I remember this one. It was a 35-day shutdown, longest in history. Bitcoin dropped a big 6%. So if things drag on with this shutdown, it could be a great buying opportunity. So what do you think will happen? We're currently just above $114,000. We just rocketed up from about 108K. So if we do have a shutdown, do you think we'll go back down to 108K, maybe lower? Like some people are predicting 98K. Or do you think it'll be good for Bitcoin and we'll rocket back up to 120,000 on our way to 130,000? Oh, yeah. What is my plan, you ask? Buy the dips and enjoy the rips. Because this Bitcoin ride is long, and I think it's only going in one direction in the long term, and that's up. If you haven't been there already, go to buyrentbitcoin.com. That is buyrentbitcoin.com for a better way to buy Bitcoin. Please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next one.